Let's talk about police officers. Let's talk about the community. Let me bring y'all up to speed on the Dallas police officer that was basically executed in an ambush.
Dallas Police Department is in mourning. One officer is dead, 2 others wounded after being attacked last night. 2 of those officers were rookies.
Yeah, the shooting happened in the 900 block of East Ledbetter in the parking lot of the 4 Oak Cliff Community Center. The officer who was killed may not have had any idea he was going to take gunfire. He was seated in his squad car. Fox 4's Sean Rabb joins us in the newsroom with more on what we know right now. Sean?
Yes, Blake. First, those 2 wounded officers, 1 shot in the face. The others wound not as severe in the lower extremities. The fallen officer is Darren Burks, who grew up here in North Texas and touched many lives before his was snatched away. Sources say the suspect may actually have said something to the officer before he fired on him, as you said, sitting in his squad car. Scores of officers, shook by 3 fellow officers being shot, gather at Methodist Hospital in the pre-dawn hours.
Now, y'all do realize that these are fathers, sons, husbands, uncles, pastors. These are people that are serving in their own community and trying to keep it safe. And we have monsters that are running the streets. And we keep talking about, and they keep trying to dodge the real statistics. And I talk about this on a regular basis, that police officers are killed, maimed, and injured every single day on the job. Exponentially more than the people that they're saying that they're chasing and catching and treating unjustly. These are rookies, first years on the job, sitting in a squad car, making sure that the community is safe. Y'all keep saying that y'all want more of a presence, but at the same time, you're going to defund the police. And they being executed every single day. And they have no support from the people that they're keeping their neighborhood safe from. We always say, and I don't understand how we leave out police officers, but we always say thank you for your service to the ones that are serving us, or the Tim Walls that dodged going over and has got his stolen valor. We say to Tim Walls, hey, thank you for your service. But for the ones that's on the front lines and that we can see every single day, we don't say nothing to them. We just lead them out and we hang them out to dry.
Where new police officer Darren Burks was brought after being ambushed as he sat in his police vehicle in the 900 block of East Ledbetter a little after 10 Thursday night. The shooting, senseless to the entire police community.
Why are we dying at the hands of a person and we're not even in conflict with you? You don't even know me. You don't know any of these officers, but you go into combat with an officer? You blindsided? That's terrible.
Burks was able to somehow transmit over his radio after being shot. Backup showed up. Another rookie and her field training officer. Both were shot. The female officer more serious, taken to Baylor Hospital. Either she or her training officer may have been able to return gunfire, possibly hitting the suspect, who took off in a white sedan with more officers in chase. Part of that captured by TxDOT cameras along I-35 North in Louisville. The suspect stopped on the freeway and got out.
When that suspect exited that vehicle, he had a long gun. Dallas police officers then shot at the suspect, fired at the suspect, and he died at that scene.
Officer Darren Burks graduated Lake Highlands High School in Richardson in 1998. Later, continuing his education at Paul Quinn College.
Yeah, he was part of the first graduating class when I became president in 2007.
Quinn president, Dr. Michael Sorrell.
Darren was a loved member of this community. He was a wonderful fraternity member to his brothers at Omega Psi Phi. He was a wonderful alum to Paul Quinn. He invested in his institution, and we will miss him. We will honor his memory, and we are grateful that we knew him for the time we had him. We just wish we had him for longer.
Burks shaped young minds at Texan-Can Academy, where he taught math 17 years, all before a different calling with Dallas Police. The school sharing, he was not only an excellent educator, but a mentor to countless students and a cherished friend to the entire Pleasant Grove educational community.
He was a salt of the earth, fundamentally good brother.
You know what the funniest part about this is? I be having people in my chat that'll sit here and judge him based off of the uniform that he wears. And they'll say, man, death to police officers. They need to get what they want and all of this stuff. And I don't know if these type of people troll, if they serious, if they just so influenced by Ice-T and NWA back in the 80s, and they grew up hating police officers as a result of one busting down their mama. I don't know what it is. But one thing I do know is y'all don't even realize that y'all are killing the people that are doing the best for the community. They the ones that are educating your children. They the ones that's doing all of the volunteer work. They reinvest back into the why is it that the good ones already get killed? And now he goes even further into public service. Only to have his life taken away just like that.
This is one.
No. Hold on. Where the Umar Johnsons? Where's the D.L. Hugleys? Where's the Ricky Smileys? Where's the Charlemagne the Gods? Where's all of the blackity blacks that's out here that always say that Black Lives Matters? Where's Black Lives Matters? Where's all of these people that support the community and say, hey, man, we need to make sure that we bring up and hold up our people just because of their identity with all of this? How come they never do it when it comes to police officers that serve the community? If it's something that's sensationalized that they can capitalize off of and make a bunch of money off of, if it's all of those type of people, then they're going to be right there. They're going to be right there. But when it's a person that's also black, that's also serving a community, and it's a police officer, you hear zero, zilch, nada. They play games. Oh, D.O. Hughley, let's go and debate inside of my school that ain't never going to open up in life and history. Let's go and debate inside of my bando. But no love for the police officers.
This is one of those pains that will not go away anytime soon.
With 2 officers suffering gunshot wounds and a city in mourning for Officer Darren Burks, who entered the Dallas Police Academy last year, Sheldon...
Look at the idiots. Look at the idiot. Look at his name. The police did it to themselves by not reporting the bad cops when they do wrong. Jesus Christ. I want you to report your cousin Mook Mook too. Because this is a rookie cop. And it ain't the police do it to themselves. We might as well say black people do it to themselves. We might as well say that your punk ass family did it to itself. Cocaine on the wood grain. Cocaine on the wood grain. How did these motherfuckers even come to be subscribers of my channel to be able to type in my chat in the first place? You hear yourself? You dumb motherfucker. You an idiot. You an idiot in real life. Hey, ban this motherfucker. I don't even want him as a subscriber. Get him up out of here. Get him. Sometimes we got to make an example of somebody just to illustrate a point. Him. Moderators, get that motherfucker the fuck out of here. Let's continue.
Smith, Black Police Association, says it's time to remind that police lives matter too.
And the person that would risk his life for you, drive 100 miles an hour to get to you to help you, never met you in your entire life, but they'll risk their lives for you, you shoot and kill him?
So we'll know more about the incident, how it played out in about an hour when Chief Eddie Garcia holds that media briefing. We should also then learn something about the man who killed one officer and tried to kill 2 others. Sad, sad story.
Nah, one of the things that I always say is that we don't tolerate extreme levels of disrespect. I support police officers. I love police officers. And I will never support or I will never rock with somebody that thinks that they need to go to war with our public servants. That's disrespectful. It's absolutely disrespectful. I don't rock with it. It's something I don't stand for, and I got to make an example out of somebody. It's not about your opinion. One of the things that I don't tolerate, you can disagree, but one of the things that I don't tolerate is war against public officials. I don't support it. I don't rock with it, and I'm not going to ever co-sign that nonsense.
It is indeed. All right, so Sean, Officer Burks, he was riding in his car alone.
And Sean, obviously we'll expect to learn more soon, but kind of explain what we know about the dynamic, why he would have been alone, other officers may have.
I want to show y'all who the killer are. Some people say, who is the killer? That's the killer. That's the person that y'all rocking with. That's the person that y'all rocking with. That's the killer. Do we fit the description? Do we fit the description? Let me say it again for the people in the back. Does he fit the description? Because it's your own kind doing all the killing here. You're trading in the bad ones for the good ones. And then you wonder why your cities and your streets is run amok. You're trading in the bad ones for the good ones. And then you wonder why your cities is run amok. God bless this police officer and his family. We wish him the best and never want to see nothing happen to a good person that dedicated his life to making this earth a better place.